Betty. There's Betty.
Oh, Betty. Betty Spaghetti.
Okay, so now she's going to go feed her babes. You watch. She knows the routine. Betty, want to feed your babies? Come on, let's feed your babies. Betty. She'll jump up there and wait for them. Betty, you want to feed your babies? Come on, let's feed your babies. As soon as I take them out, as soon as I start to open this. Oh, there she goes. See? Let me take your collar off. Let me just pause so I can take her collar off. Okay. You want to feed your babies? Oh, Alfaghetti. Alfaghetti. Who's your babies? Okay. Come on, little guys. So, I was actually wanted to go live, but I'm not able to go live yet because apparently on YouTube you need a certain amount of subscribers before you could go live. So what I'm going to do is hopefully grow the channel a little bit. We actually made the channel years ago, and we never, oh, look at them. And we never really did much with the channel. So we're going to try to be more active and go live. And then with litters, what we could do is maybe once a week we could film a feeding of the litter and what we do with them and how we clean them and how we express them and how we get them all ready. So then when you do adopt a baby from us, you'll have a catalog of videos that you can go through. Okay, mommy. And you'll be able to see your baby from day 1 up until 8 weeks until it goes home with you. So I'm going to let her just lick them for a few minutes. And then I'm going to get her situated so they all get it, you know, because there's always going to be a stronger one and a weaker one. So you want to make it that they all get food. So right now, she hasn't seen them in about an hour and a half. So I'm going to let her lick them a little bit. And then I'll get her all set up so they can all eat. So we don't have much set up right now for, I actually have a little tripod over here I'm going to try to get set up, but one of the legs is broken. So we'll get that figured out. This is a little baby that's she's going on the 3rd to her new home. And until she goes to her new home, this is her setup. She's got like a little bed area here. And then instead of a porta potty, we call it a pug potty. This is her little bathroom right next to her bed. And her temporary nickname is Marshmallow. And she'll be going to her new home on June the 3rd. So here's Betty. She's already looking at you getting set up, but this is not good. They can't get good access to her. So I'm going to get her set up in a few minutes. Actually, I'm going to pause because I don't have the tripod set up. And then I'll get her set up and then I'll take it off pause. All right, so this is better. So this pool is mostly just for when she's feeding them and also when they're delivering them. But with pugs, they're not the best mummies, at least for the first 2 weeks. And also the babies can't regulate their own body temperature. So babies are in the incubator where we can regulate their temperature, the humidity, and we also have an oxygen generator to give them the best possibility to not just survive, but as we say, thrive. Every 2 to 2.5 hours, they come out of the incubator, they come in here, they eat, and then we express them, make it, you know, because they can't go to the bathroom on their own yet, and then they go back in the incubator. Oh, little man, here you go. So, this litter, the father was a Panda Pug, or not was, is. The father's a Panda Pug, and the mother's Brindle. So we were really curious what kind of litter we were going to get. This one here is Stuart. We give them all temporary nicknames. This is Stuart. We have to get them DNA tested, but he's definitely got the panda markings, but he also has Merle, so that he would be a Koi. This one here is Rocky Road, and we believe he would be a Merle. This is Domino, a koi, but we suspect he's a koi pug. We have to get them DNA tested, of course. Now, when you hear me say koi, what that is you have panda pugs and you have merle. And when a panda pug has merle markings, it makes them a koi pug. This is Milkshake. She's a panda pug, just has the black and the white. This is Pistachio. His markings are just starting to come in now. And this is Waffles. She's a merle. And there's Mummy, falling asleep. Now her name is Betty. A lot of people hear me refer to her as Alphagetti. That's actually her nickname. So her name is Betty, and we would call her Betty Spaghetti. And for the longest time, I would, you make baby talk with them and whatnot, and I'd say, Betty, Betty Spaghetti, Spaghetti. And then I started calling her, instead of Spaghetti, just Little Getty, Getters, Getters. And then about a month ago, she was acting like, the alpha, and she was starting to get a little bit bossy before she, with Dixie and with some of the other females. So for a joke, I said to Tara, I said, oh, she's starting to act like the alpha. I said, Getty's acting like an alpha. And then I laughed. I'm like, oh, I guess that makes her Alphagetti. So if you hear me say Alphagetti, it's still Betty. It's the same dog. It's just Alphagetti is her nickname, and Betty Spaghetti is her name. But yeah, so they're going to eat for probably 15, 20 minutes. Domino's being a little bit lazy. I got to get him back on. Come on, little man. And then, since they can't go to the bathroom yet on their own, 1 second. After they're done eating, before they're put back in the incubator, we have to get them to go pee and poop. And it's better to help mommy do that, so that way you get less. Otherwise, she eats the poop as she licks them. So you want to get less in her tummy and more on the baby wipes. It's better for her gut health. Okay, so as soon as we get more subscribers, we're going to start going live, and we can go live with birthing. We can go live with feedings, and not every single day, but what we would do is, say with this litter, at week 1, we would do a live feeding. And then maybe at week 2, we would do it, and at week 3. So then all of a sudden you ended up adopting, say, Milkshake. You could go back and watch videos of her at 1 week, 2 weeks, 3, and so forth. We could still do it without going live, but it's easier. If I go live, I can just set up a tripod, and then I can just do what I'm doing with the babies, and then once a week film it. So once our subscriber count, I'm not sure what it has to be, but I know it has to be. We only have like 28 subscribers, so once it goes up there, we'll go live, and we'll try to be more active. But yeah, this is Waffles, Pistachio, Milkshake, Domino, Rocky Road, and Stuart. 3 boys, 3 girls. Yeah, Milkshake is a girl, Pistachio, girl. Oh, I didn't realize. All the girls are on this side. Waffles is a girl. And then the boys are Stuart, Rocky Road, and Domino. Yeah, that's a coincidence. Okay, guys. This is it, and hopefully we'll be more active and we'll do more videos